What's up, guys? How are you guys doing? Welcome to today's video, which is all about why businesses fail in the government market. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We're dropping some knowledge, dropping some bombs, helping small businesses learn how to actually go win government contracts. Okay, let me cue the intro and let's get into the video. Okay, guys, so why is it that most businesses fail in the government market, right? Before I do anything, let's define why they fail, right? There's two categories, right? The first category is you are a resident in the government market, you're bidding on government contracts, you're winning government contracts, then you fail because or you butcher the contract that you rewarded, right? And you just butcher it and you overprice me, you underprice, you mess up the contract somehow, and that leads you to fail to your demise, okay? We're not talking about those businesses right there because they have different reasons why they fail they fail in that particular industry. They fail, right? Now, this video is specifically for these people right here who are registered to bid on government contracts. They're getting no momentum, they have no idea what they're doing, and they pretty much gave up and they quit on themselves and they failed, right? So they failed without even getting started. They started, but they actually never submitted the bid, so they failed, right? We're talking about these people right here, not them. These ones that have not won a government contract yet and they're giving up, they failed, right? Yes, those individuals right there, okay? So why is it that businesses fail in the government market, right? And it really comes down to one thing. Yes, one thing, and it's fear. Yes, fear. They are scared, right? I think the acronym for fear is false emotions appearing real. I don't know, but they are scared. Okay, they are scared of something, right? Are they scared of the government? They're scared of the proposal. They're scared to read it. They're scared to mess it up. Something is stopping them, right? And usually fear comes from lack of confidence, right? Meaning you're not confident enough to partake on these activities, right? Or to submit the bid or to win the contract, right? Something is scaring them enough to not go submit that bid, right? Now, let's actually break it down. In my process of trying to figure out what it really was, right? I came up with 3 different categories on why an individual might fail in the government market, okay? Well, those that have not won a contract yet. If they've won a contract, there's probably some reason why they failed, but those that have not won a government contract, right? Why is that they usually fail in the government contracting pursuits? Comes down to 3 different categories, right? The first category is they're going on the wrong path, right? They want to win a government contract, however, they have no idea what the hell they are doing, right? It's kind of like trying to get from Florida to California, right? Without a map. Or matter of fact, having your 2-year-old draw your map for you with a crayon. It's gonna look crazy. It's gonna be like, go this way, go that way, go that way. You're like, okay, how do I even look at this map? Like, oh my goodness, where do I go? Now you're getting in the car, you're driving in circles, you have no idea what you're doing, right? It's kind of like digging a hole with a toothbrush. Can you dig a hole with a toothbrush? Absolutely. But it's gonna take you a very long time to eventually get to your destination, right? Or to dig a hole big enough, right? Just like following the 2-year-old's map to California. It'll take a lot of time, right? Now you can definitely do it, but it will take a long time, right? That's the wrong path, and that's the first thing. People want to win government contracts, but they have no idea what the hell they are doing. So they're just trying to figure it out as they go. That's the first. You can figure it out, but you can also get burnt out along the way and give up. Most of them get burnt out along the way and give up. Now, the second reason people fail is because they have the wrong information. If you have the wrong information, what's going to happen? You will definitely go down the wrong path, right? It's kind of like me telling you, hey, let's go from Florida to California, but go south. How's that gonna work? It ain't gonna work. You have the wrong information, right? So the thing with YouTube is there's so much great information out there. There's literally so much great information out there. But if you are new to the government market, you're not gonna know what order to put it in, right? What's step 1? What's step 2? What's step 3? And it all leaves you overwhelmed because you have no idea what you're doing. You have the right information, but it's put together in like crazy pieces. You don't know what to do, right? So they get impatient, they get tired, and they just give up. That's the second reason. The third reason is poor implementation. Yes, poor implementation. If you are not bidding government contracts, you will never win a government contract. Okay? Now, you can be a subcontractor, and be a sub. However you do that, go ahead and get those opportunities, right? But for you to go win your own government contracts, if you are not bidding government contracts, you will not win a government contract. Literally. Now, you could get a sole source, like somebody calls you and gives you an opportunity. Be mindful of all those scams out there, right? But it is highly unlikely. But if you're not bidding government contracts, you will never win a government contract, okay? Somebody prove me wrong. That being said, right? So the reason people fail in the government market is because one, going on the wrong path, they have no idea what they are doing, and they will not pay to get help. They will not buy the shovel. They will not buy the GPS. They want to figure it out on their own, and by all means, go ahead and do that. Right? Can you figure it out? Yes. It will just take way too long for you to do that. That's the first thing. Wrong path. The second is wrong information. If you have the wrong information, you will naturally go on the wrong path because you don't have the right information. Thing with YouTube is there's so much information out there and it's good information, but you have no idea what the order is, what to do first, what to do second, right? Imagine me giving you a 1,000 page puzzle and says, hey, put this together without the image. Can you figure the puzzle out? Absolutely, but it will take you a very long time. You don't want to do that, right? Get the damn image. And the third reason people fail is because they have poor implementation. If you're not bidding on government contracts, how are you going to know what to do, right? How are you going to submit the bid? You don't know what you're doing, right? If I can simply help you start submitting bids, you will naturally get the right information, because on top of that, I have a university where I teach you exactly what to do step by step, right? But you will naturally get the right information by simply just starting the bid. And in the process of getting the right information, you will naturally get on the right path, right? So the goal is to get on the right path. To get on the right path, you need to have the right information and know how to submit the bids. Simply put, businesses fail because they have the wrong path. They're going on the wrong path. They have no idea what they're doing. They won't pay to get help. Two, they have the wrong information. The thing with YouTube is there's so much information on that you get lost easily. Like you can get lost in the sauce, like Gucci Man said. And the third is poor implementation. If you're not bidding, you never win a government contract, okay? So, simply put, go out there and start bidding government contracts. In the process of you bidding these government contracts, you will naturally get the right information because you're actually doing it. And with the right information, you know exactly where to go, which will put you on the right path for you to grow and succeed using government contracts. There's no reason why anybody should fail in the government market. There's absolutely not, right? Unless you're underbidding like crazy, winning contracts at a very low margins and losing money doing it, right? Or you're just defaulting these contracts and putting a bad name on your company. Apart from that, you can succeed doing government contracts. Okay? So stop being scared. Go out there and learn how to do it, right? I have a whole university, GovCon University, where I teach you step by step exactly what to do. If you want to learn about that, click the link below somewhere down there and learn about it. But overall, subscribe to the channel and go out there and start submitting bids. It is not that hard. I will see you on the next video. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much for your time.